I know you agreed to come in at the last moment because the guest that we had scheduled for today had a conflict. Frederick Douglass wasn't able to make it.
A lot of people are learning about this guy. He's getting more respect
more and
every
more.
day.
I know.
More and more.
Yeah, and he lives in the area, and he was born.
Fred?
Fred.
Yeah, Fred. Yeah,
Yeah, he lives.
Fellow staff writer for the Atlantic.
He was born in Easton, just in the Eastern Shore and everything. So we were hoping to have him in, but maybe next week.
I meant to tell you, by the way, earlier.
But I know you guys are good friends. You've worked together, and
Sure.
Fred's got a lot of good ideas, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a Republican. So he's really reaching across the aisle on this one. Yeah, it's interesting.
I meant to say earlier we were doing the show. I just looked up and Fox News. They were doing their Fox News celebrates Black History Month. Today is, and it was Frederick Douglass today. So that's who they were celebrating today. Joel Payne, our friend, Democratic strategist, was in last week, and he said that he thinks that somebody somewhere gave Trump one of those like calendars that has 12 notable African American leaders that you learn about in school, right? And he knows exactly 12. He can't tell you what they accomplished and what they did and what they meant to this country, but he can name 12 black leaders.
But
Frederick Douglass is an example of somebody who's done an amazing job and is being recognized more and more, I notice.
Yeah, he's
hear
done
about
an
this
amazing
guy?
job being recognized more and more. Do you think he has a clue? No.
Not at all. No. I think what's happening, and as you've seen on Fox News also, is there's a real push among Republicans to mention that black people used to be Republicans.
Yeah.
And Frederick Douglass is sort of the avatar of that. He was a leading Republican. The
Republican Party was a lot different.
It was a lot
in his
different.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I think it was something my good friend Dinesh D'Souza
Yes. Yeah.
on Twitter was saying, Democrats love to embrace post-realignment civil rights leaders who ended up voting Democrat, but they never embraced the old Republican black folks. They don't embrace Du Bois. And so I think what's going to happen over Black History Month, we're going to see people like Douglass become sort of the icons because it's part of this real, awful and very, disingenuous effort to paint Republicans as a party of civil rights.
Yeah, and we know when he had his first listening session on Black History Month, it was Ben Carson on one side and Omarosa on the other side of him.
Well, Ben Carson, to his credit, is a notable figure in black history. I don't know about Omarosa. She was the first black person to be on 2 seasons of The Apprentice, though.
Well, there you go.
That's something.
All right.
Yeah.
That is something.
Hey, Vann, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks, man.